Hello, this is week 36. Oh, what a week it's been. To say, these couple videos that I'll be making are going to be mainly just talking. It started out okay, I thought. I felt okay. Everything seemed to be going good. We tried cleaning the RV to get ready, and somehow we didn't get all the laundry done, so I have piles of laundry through the hallway and maybe stuff galore that I still have to clean. Well, not even galore, maybe half a basket. Yeah. But it was nice Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Gorgeous up to where no one wanted to be inside. It was the time where you wanted to be outside in the sun, in the warm. So that's what we did. My mom had sent my son some money to buy some new outside play toys, so he got this race car and this bubble rocket, so we've been out there with the bubbles. But then it happened to be Sunday. It got rainy, and it got ugly out again. And we were hoping it was just a sudden change in the weather, but all of a sudden, he just became whiny. And for a normal 3-year-old, 4-year-old, that's typical. The whininess that my son had wasn't typical. When I was giving him a bath that night, he actually had a crust all in his eyes. And his eyes were a little red, so I didn't know. It would be pink eye, irritation, allergy, what. So Monday when he woke up, he had it in both eyes. They were not red, just crusty. So to be on the safe side with me and knowing the baby would be coming soon, we took him to his doctor, and luckily enough, he just has a really nasty sinus infection. Yeah. So he's whiny and his head's clogged and everything else. So he got to stay home on Monday, which meant that he got to go to the doctor with me, which Daddy goes with me too. We get there, and as usual, they do my weight, which I gained 2 more pounds. Yeah. They did my blood pressure, and it was through the roof. Which I did tell them that it could be the possibility that I had to get up early to make an emergency doctor call for him, and then thought we were going to be late for my appointment, and just everything else. Well, she said that even with that going on, within 15 minutes, it should go down a little bit. I said, okay. So I went in, I did the urine test, and then went into the room and laid down on my left side. Well, then the nurse comes back in and says, we're going to check your blood pressure again. It was the same. Still through the roof. It was like crap. Well, me and my husband then are laying there. Well, me and my husband. I was laying there. He was sitting there trying to control the little one. And we heard her on the phone talking about someone that was 36 weeks and da-da-da-da. And I'm like, oh my Lord, don't tell me that she's on the phone about me. She wasn't. There was another patient that was 36 weeks and 5 days. And we're going through the same exact thing. Except, I don't know, she got it first. So my husband was a little happy about that. I feel sorry for her, but my doctor sent her off to the hospital, and then basically came in and told us what was going on and said that she was going to give us another 15 minutes, and then she was going to come back in and take my blood pressure again. I said, okay. I laid there longer, and sure enough, she came back in, she did it, and it was still high. Well, of course, it sent me and my husband both into a little bit of a panic. Just to make it just a tad bit worse, she then told me that I had some protein in the urine, and that it didn't look good, so that she was going to check me for the group B strep like we planned. So she did that, and while she was down there, she figured that she checked the dilation, and I am soft, but still closed. Which, in the process of doing that, of course, my feet were basically in her face. And she looked at my feet and she says, "Your feet look horrible." And she goes, have you noticed this? And I said, well, it's been over the past day and a half that, yeah, they have became swollen. But we were hoping that it was just going to be the simple water weight, because of how close I am getting ready to deliver. And she said, well, with the protein in your urine, your blood pressure sky high, I don't think that's what it is. And she basically said then that if I wouldn't have sent the lady before you into the hospital, you would have been the one going. Which it made me excited knowing, okay, I could be having my baby. I could be having my baby. But then it's the fact of knowing a little early. It's technically a week early, so she'd be a week premature technically. But according to my doctor, from the exterior of her, she looks to be fine. All her tests have came back way above normal. Her height's above normal, her weight's above normal. Everything's to be above normal with her. They know that she has the sucking and breathing reflexes down because they've seen it numerous times on the ultrasound, and because she's sucking her thumb. So with babies that suck their thumb, they actually develop quicker because they are getting more practice. Josh, don't do that. Yeah, he's still home today because his eyes were still watering. Josh, quit. So she told me that we were going to be on a 24-hour urine analysis and that I was on bed rest. And before anyone gives me any crap, I'll tell you right now, I follow directions to a certain extent. I am sitting on the bed, but I may not be on my left side because my left side is killing me from laying on it all day yesterday and all day today. So far, the 24-hour urine analysis is going okay. I'm just now starting to worry about it because it's not over until about 11:40, and it's almost full. And we only have one cell phone. Yeah, and then we have the computer. My husband took the cell phone because he has a doctor's appointment. So if I need to ask my doctor something, I have to call him on the computer, and then he'll have to call the doctor and ask her what's going on. And probably leave a message and then wait for the doctor to call him back. And then when he gets off the phone with the doctor, then he'll have to call the computer to talk to me. So it's this whole phone tag situation. We do everything from the computer. That's my husband. So we're hoping for the best with the urine analysis, but me and my husband have both came to the conclusion with the whole bed rest situation that it's probably going to be better just to deliver her now rather than later, because the same thing happened with my son, and within 8 hours, went through the roof, and it was horrible. It got to the point where my feet were so swollen that I couldn't walk. I'm at 10 minutes, so I'm going to stop this one, and I'll continue with another one.